Hello guys, gals, and non-binary pals. Welcome back to my channel. My name is SimsPhie and we're back with another video. So today we are back with the If Sims or Zodiac signs series that I've been doing on my channel. If you want to check out the other ones, the playlist will be linked down below and probably also in the cards up above. So, as always, the information about these different zodiac signs are coming from Cafe Astrology, which is linked down below if you would like to check it out. Alright, so today we have Pisces, and so first I'm going to talk a little bit about Pisces, the sign, and then as usual go into the actual sim, the outfits and traits that I chose for her. Pisces is the 12th sign of the zodiac. It is a mutable water sign. Pisces' color is sea green, and some keywords to describe Pisces include intuitive, dreamy, artistic, humane, sympathetic, sensitive, compassionate, perceptive, tender, and impressionable. So Pisces is a water sign, like I mentioned. So water signs, they kind of tend to rely more on their senses rather than logic. They're more nurturing and perceptive, psychic, and understanding, more so than the other kinds of signs like air or earth. Pisces is also a mutable sign. The mutable signs are Virgo, Gemini, Sagittarius, and Pisces. The other three I have not covered yet, so hopefully we'll get a chance to do those in the months to come. And so these groups of signs tend to be the most exposed to their environmental influences, so it's very easy for these people to let go, but they do tend to look for security and to kind of anchor those instabilities on. So as the 12th sign and the last sign of the zodiac, Pisces kind of contains within itself a little experience from all of the different signs. So this kind of gives Pisces sons the ability to identify with people from all different kinds of walks of life, from all different backgrounds, and these individuals are not only changeable and adaptable, but they do also have very open minds and a tremendous amount of understanding for different kinds of people. While they have kind of lots of understanding for others, Pisces itself kind of tends to be a more misunderstood sign, and so they spend a lot of their lives yearning for this type of understanding. So people with the sun in Pisces, they're usually kind of seen as wishy-washy, but this is not always what it may, seem from the outside. What others might find as vaguely directionist or spacey is actually just kind of like Pisces being very deep and having lots of dreams, real dreams. Pisces kind of seem to be tuned into a more higher purpose, and their dreams kind of transcend the individual person. They have a deep love for humanity, and they are very compassionate, and they are also a very sensitive sign. So they're both sensitive to criticism, and they're also sensitive to others' feelings. So they're easily touched by human suffering, and they would rarely hurt a person. They're very, very kind. And they tend to believe in people, and so are very, very hurt by people who are compassionless. And they also have a really hard time saying no to things. Also, Pisces kind of seem to be, as Cafe Astrology put it, allergic to things like shopping lists, maps, directions, and instructions. So they kind of prefer to feel their way through life as opposed to follow some sort of plan, like something like a Virgo, for example, which we'll talk about in a few months. So some famous people with suns in Pisces include one of my faves, Drew Barrymore, Jennifer Love Hewitt, and Elizabeth Taylor. So now a little bit about my Pisces sim. So I wanted to make my Pisces sim feel really artistic, sweet, and sensitive. So I wanted to include lots of soft, sweet colors, pastels, as well as Pisces' color sea green. So I started off by making her actual eyes sort of a sea greenish color, which I thought looked really cute with a light blonde hair color. So that's what I ended up going with. And so for her makeup, I did, again, mostly soft green or brown eyeshadows, and then also went with a soft color for the lip as well. So mostly pinks, but maybe sometimes like a soft brownish, and a very rosy foundation to really emphasize that sort of sweetheart, sensitive look. So for her everyday, I went with that adorable floral dress from Paranormal Stuff. It just was the cutest thing. I'm obsessed with it. I wanted, a soft pastel color, like I mentioned, so I went with that off-white color that was layered with a green denim jacket to match with the Pisces main color, which is sea foam green. I paired this then with a pair of brown boots with like a cute little knit sock and some very tall socks as well. So I just really wanted her to feel very artsy, quirky, and sweet, which I feel like especially came out in this everyday outfit. So for formal wear, I went with a very similar vibe, keeping in mind that Pisces' main color, again, is seafoam green. So I ended up settling on a white pencil skirt paired with an off-white black top, layered under a faded seafoam green color sweater. I also added a pair of light blue Mary Jane type heels that felt super adorable and almost like vintage inspired and very wholesome, you know, which was very in line with, to me, like the sensitive, caring, dreamy nature of Pisces. So for athletic and sleepwear, I went with something pretty simple for both. For athletic wear, I just did a pair of greenish blue leggings and a gray sweatshirt with sneakers. And then for sleepwear, I went with that sort of matching floral top and bottom. That's from Base Game. It's in that blue and turquoise swatch. And this sleepwear just kind of felt the most in line with that like sensitive, sweet, tender energy that Pisces gives off. So for party wear, I went with something, again, very artistic and quirky, which I, really feel is in the vibe of Pisces. So I went with a pair of just kind of high-waisted blue jeans with a white sweater crop top, those blue kind of boho looking sandals that I believe are from Paranormal Stuff, but I could be wrong, and with a sort of like bow-tied up choker necklace, which is one of my favorite CC pieces that I own. It's very much something similar to what I would wear in real life. Actually, pretty sure it's on my Sim self in the video that I made about a month ago where I was making outfits for my Sim self. For swimwear, again, I wanted something very quirky, fun, and cutesy, so I went with a vintage-inspired one piece with a multicolored anchors on it, which is so cute. Totally something I would wear if I found something similar. And a pair of round, almost 70s inspired Beatles sunglasses, which I'm just obsessed with. I also kind of want them in real life. And then a pair of matching blue, just like flip-flop sandal things. So for hot weather wear, I kind of went with the very boho artsy look again to fit in with that dreamy, kind of almost 70s flower child like personality of Pisces. So for this, I went with a two-piece crop top and shorts from Paranormal Stuff and in that kind of greenish blue swatch, so that it would both fit with that Pisces energy and also the main color of Pisces. And then I paired that with a pair of sandal wedges. And for cold weather wear, I went with a pair of dark blue jeans, a kind of quirky rainbow jacket over a gray sweater, and a pair of gray snow boots. Oh, and I guess a pair of gray matching gloves. And so that's it for outfits. So now for her traits and aspirations, I went with traits I kind of thought best fit in. So it was super hard to choose, but ultimately I ended up going with creative because Pisces are super artsy, and good because Pisces are also known for being very humanitarian in nature and sort of getting along with all different types of people from all walks of life. And lastly, non-committal, which was probably the most of a stretch, but I felt like it kind of represented the sort of dreamy, not so into plans and directions aspect of Pisces. All right, well, thank you so much for watching this video. Next in this series will be Aries, which should be coming very soon as Aries season just started about 4 days ago. I hope you have a magical, marvelous day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!